There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward, opening up new doors, doing new things, because we're curious. And curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. We're always exploring and experimenting.
Well, hey, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the ImagineEars Disney Podcast. I am your host, Matt, and I am joined, as always, by my good friend and co-host, Susie. Hello, Susie.
Hey, welcome back, by the way.
Oh, it's good to be back.
Missed you last week. And
back on dry land.
All of our listeners, we didn't have a show.
Yeah, we didn't have a show because I was on a cruise ship living my best life.
Oh,
It
life's
was
so
tough. It was so
hard.
tough, so difficult. Yeah, I got to go on the second ever sailing of Carnival's brand new Mardi Gras. And for those of you who are patrons, this is going to be our special Patreon video for this month. Susie and I are going to discuss every single detail, all
Well,
19 decks worth of
you're going to
fun.
discuss. I'm going to sit in a fit of jealousy, but I can't wait to see all of it and see how much fun you had.
It was fantastic. If you are a cruise fan, if you're a Carnival fan, this is the best ship that Carnival has out. Like, this is a gem.
Wow.
It is amazing.
That's a statement.
They've added so many great new things with dining and entertainment, technology, and especially technology in a COVID world, where one of the features that I really liked was public doors, either to the outside or to restrooms. You just wave your hand in front of this little sensor and the door opens. You don't have to touch any handles.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
So little details like that I took notice of. But we will have the full details on that this month for our patrons. And shout out to all of our current patrons. Thank you for supporting the podcast and the show. We appreciate your contributions to keep the podcast going each month. If you would like to support the podcast and you aren't doing so, you can find us at patreon.com/Imagineers. And for as little as $2, you get exclusive content like the stuff that we just talked about, where we're going to talk about the ship, and we do prize drawings. We'll have our monthly drawing next week because this week we have a very full show and a very fun show for you. So we want to get into that as quickly as possible.
Real quick, though, we have to give a shout out to 2 new patrons. We always do that when we get some new ones. So we have Jason F. and Michael N. have joined our group of patrons and put up with us. So thanks, guys.
Appreciate you guys. Appreciate all of you. So yeah, we're looking forward to having some content out to you here soon. And last bit of news before we go into our main topic of discussion for tonight, and that is Disney World's very merriest after hours tickets are now on sale. So they went on sale today, and as far as I could tell, smooth sailing.
I guess they learned their lesson from Boo Bash.
It wasn't a repeat process of Boo Bash. So if you are interested in coming, they are on select nights in November and December, where you will have access to Magic Kingdom after hours and have some very special holiday events and fireworks and all sorts of fun things. So if you want tickets for that, email us. Again, our email is ImagineEarsPodcast@gmail.com. And if you want to go to the party, or if you want to go to vacation anywhere, just let us know where you'd like to go. We'd be more than happy to help you get to wherever you want to spend your vacation, whether it's a cruise, whether it's an all-inclusive resort. And we enjoy working with our clients and sending them to very special destinations to spend time with very special people. So there's nothing more important than spending time with family and friends, and we love helping you do that on your vacation. So again, it is no cost for you to book with us, and you can take our expert advice and knowledge from what we have learned over the travel industry over the past several years. I've been an agent for 5 years. Susie is coming up on 1 year. Yes,
I know. Yeah,
crazy how time flies.
Getting there. I've learned a lot. Yeah, Matt's been helpful, but you get both of us. So between the two of us, we know at least a little bit.
We go to bat for you. So, and again, it doesn't cost you anything, and we take care of you. We'll take the stress of vacation planning away from you. So that's what we're here for. So, okay.
This is going to be so fun.
So I can't remember who was the person that suggested this. I can't remember who it was.
So yeah, we always take you guys as y'all's suggestions for topics, and some things we've done before, or we take a new twist on it. But this was a topic from Jay on Instagram that we hadn't done before. And we're like, oh, that's a really cool topic. And then he also suggested a guest we could bring on who lives up in the same area as he does, who is an expert in this topic. And then the idea just went off from there. And so this is going to be a very, very special episode. And if you're listening on audio, definitely go back and watch the replay on Facebook and YouTube. This is a very visual episode. You are 100%. Definitely going to want to go back and take advantage of the fact that we do a live show on Tuesday nights and see the visuals.
Yeah, this is going to be a very visual show. We're really excited. And tonight, we are going to be talking about the art of Disney tattoos. And who better to bring on than an actual tattoo artist to talk about these things? And we are privileged to have with us this evening Miss Ariel Robinson from the coolest name ever. I love it. I love the name of it. It's the Candy Machine.
Yes. Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your background. How introduce yourself to our audience and how you became interested in tattoos. How you became a tattoo artist.
That's a lot. That's a lot right there, actually. I kind of fell into tattooing, if we're being honest. I worked at a chocolate store for a really, really long time, hence the Candy Machine name there.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Okay. Yeah. And I went to tech school and I learned how to airbrush, so I was airbrushing stuff and ended up meeting a guy who was like, "Oh, hey, you should start tattooing." I'm like, okay, that's a little permanent, you know.
It's a little different than candy or cake, I guess.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't something that I was, in Massachusetts, it was illegal at the time to tattoo. So I was wow. Tattoo? What? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yes. So the very first tattoo shop opened up and I was like, what is that? He offered me an apprenticeship and of course it just didn't pan out. I went on my adventure. But as far as the Disney stuff goes, my assistant, Kelsey, she was the very first Disney tattoo that I did. And I don't know, I think with my name, everyone was like, I must get a Disney tattoo from the Ariel. Yeah. And I don't hate Disney at all. Everybody knows about me. So it just worked out.
So did you have a love for Disney before tattooing or was that introduced by your assistant?
I loved it before, but my assistant worked in Disneyland. And when I met her, I was like, oh, she was actually a client of mine. So I started tattooing her and I was like, I like this girl. If you ask her, she'll tell you that I forced my friendship on her.
Listen, if you can find someone who has any kind of like connection to Disney or any kind of like benefit, then yeah, like be their friend.
Yes. Oh, it was happening. I forced that.
So a lot of people who are listening, and I'm sure have tattoos. I have a couple. Susie does not. But how would you describe the process of getting a tattoo, the design work, or just how does that work?
The actual getting of the tattoo or the whole consultation process? Yeah,
the consultation process.
Oh, so basically on my website, people request something and my assistant Kelsey goes through everything for me and she's known me for a while. So she knows kind of what I like. She'll then set up a consultation, which is just, probably a half hour or so to go over what people like and what they want to do. And then from that point, we kind of solidify something and see whether or not, you want to go forward with doing what you want to do. So we'll put you on the calendar and then I draw up a drawing for you and then you show up and come and get it. My studio is slightly different than most. It's a private studio. So anybody that comes here it's just me and you and Kelsey hanging out for the day, baby. So when you just get tattooed, it's just, just like it sounds, noodles and ink, ouch. But afterwards you get a really cool project.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And we'll actually see some of your work here shortly. Mm-hmm. Susie, I know you had some questions for Ariel.
Yeah. So you talked about Kelsey going through seeing what, kind of stands out or fits into I guess your style. And you've got all these we'll see them beautiful, bright and colorful, Disney tattoos. How would you describe then like your style? Do you have anything that's like, oh, that's definitely like an Ariel tattoo? Because we've been looking through and it's your stuff is just so bright and happy. Like
Colorful.
there's no way you can look at that and not feel any amount of joy.
That's like literally the way people describe it too. They're like bright and happy and joyful. Like that's usually what people would describe me as. Anything colorful, I'm really down for.
Well, and you've got a cool shop name. Like I feel like that whole like vibe, that aesthetic goes together. So for Disney tattoos though, like Disney is very identifiable with their characters and their style. Like how do you take something that is so, well recognized and like translate that into a tattoo? Because it's, you can't get like Mickey wrong. You know what I mean? Like everyone knows what a Disney character looks like.
I think that's probably the reason why people like my work, because I try to be as close as possible to the classic Disney as I can, but also making it slightly different so that it's not like cookie cutter. Everybody has that, It's a lot of going into the deep dark web and trying to find some reference photos.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll go ahead and just start throwing up some of these, and we can talk over these as we go through. But I think we've talked enough about her work. We actually want to see it. So, the woman you've been waiting for.
This.
So, you do such a fantastic job with color.
Thank you.
It's so impressive.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I love the orange bird. I mean, I have both of the. I have some orange bird memorabilia behind me. But I think it's just taking these iconic characters, some for film, but also some for the parks, like the orange bird, and really just bringing them to life.
That makes me just want to be in Adventureland, like right now.
Yes.
Getting some ice cream, sweating. Always so happy.
And then Susie said before we started the show, I love Figment. So the Tiki Figment is really near and dear to my heart. So and thank you for Vincy42 on Instagram for submitting that. So
that's awesome.
These are great.
Can you see the hidden Mickey in this one?
Oh, hold on. Wait a second. I didn't see that. Hold on.
Crap.
I do hide hidden Mickeys in my tattoos.
No way.
Yes.
Oh, we're going to have to go look at all of them even more close. Like I'm looking at his shirt.
Yeah.
I mean.
I think I see it.
Is it over the hand with the drink on that side of the shirt? No, I guess that's
if you look at the bottom, the frame makes kind of a triangle, and the two bottom buttons and kind of make a sideways Mickey.
Oh my gosh. There he is.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, you are so thoughtful. That's insane.
Okay. So if I get another tattoo, and especially a Disney one, I'm coming to you, and I want a hidden Mickey for sure. Like that.
Yes.
So cool. That is so cool.
I have to put the hidden Mickey in all of them. I try to as much as possible. That
do
or
you
the
tell
second
your
star from
clients
the right.
where it is? Or do
Sometimes
they have to go like try to find it themselves?
Most people that get tattooed by me, they generally know that I do it. But sometimes I just like hide them and don't say anything until the end. And sometimes I'll do tattoos that aren't Disney tattoos and I'll hide them and sneak them in there. I did have one client who's like, "Is that a Mickey right there?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, I did. Sorry."
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. You know what? Everyone needs a hidden Mickey, even if they didn't ask for it. You just know what people need.
And by the way, your fan club has come out in full force. So
yes,
Devin is all watching. It's my girl Ariel. I love you. And then Marianne says, "Best artist ever, even though I have no Disney ink. Love Ariel's work and cannot wait to see the new studio. Can't wait to see here.
Love you, Marianne."
And Devin also said, she is definitely the most colorful, wholehearted, creative person I know. She's the best. So,
oh my gosh. Yeah, we had so many great messages. You know, we asked our listeners to share pictures of their Disney tattoos, and then so many of your clients came through because, oh my gosh, Look at this. I see the Mickey in this one.
Yes.
Now that I know that that's a thing, I'm going to be looking at all of them.
Yeah, fantastic. And then if you love Stitch, the Stitch one's cool. I love it.
Yes.
Oh, look how it says Ohana at the bottom.
Oh, that's adorable.
That's amazing.
So good. And then we actually talked about this next one right before the show because there's going to be an addition to this, I believe, tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow. Gina will be here tomorrow doing a scar tattoo.
Yeah, Gina's going to add scar
perfect.
to this.
And
so,
she just got back from Disney World too.
Okay.
Like my face is like right up to the camera, trying to like find them.
You're looking for this.
But see, like you see that, and like it's exactly like Simba. Like obviously these characters and these, you know, like Figment or anything in the park with Orange Bird are so important to people, and tattoos are obviously like so personal. So like, what's that kind of been like? Why do people? I mean, we know why, but really, like, what do people say to you when they want a Disney tattoo? What do they normally associate that with, or is there some kind of like special memory connected to that character?
Yeah, nostalgia reasons mostly. I think that everybody just remembers when they were a kid and their favorite character. And then I feel like it's different when you go to the park too, when you're an adult, when you finally go to the park and you're just like, I can see whatever I want. And to be able to put that on your body and remember that forever. Yeah, I'm down for that.
Yep.
That's fantastic.
So I know some of the art that you've done is actually mashup. So it is a combination of several ideas. So for instance, and this is one of the ones that we really loved, this Haunted Mansion sleeve you have here.
Yes, Gordon.
This is so cool.
Thank you for submitting this. There's a lot going on here. So.
Oh, I see Mickey.
Oh yes,
I see Mickey in the the fog. Yeah, there's one. There's another Mickey.
Yeah, this one was a very interesting one actually. Gordon wanted to represent his wife and him, but also kind of do a little bit of a mashup too. So he wanted to do an up mashup with a Haunted Mansion. So he actually just switched the patterns on both of them. But those are the up chairs right there.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
So good. We got Hey. Obviously,
yes.
doing his thing. Can you imagine him like strutting through the Haunted Mansion?
Hey, running into his Haunted Mansion outfit there. Oh yeah.
And then Maleficent in the crystal ball instead of Madame Leona.
Yeah, Maleficent was the original voice.
That's so
like
cool.
It was like the same voice that did both of them. So he wanted to kind of a mashup of that. And I thought that was awesome. And of course, you need dorky Hey kicking her over.
Of course. Love this one.
Yes.
It's so realistic.
Like that you can like feel the texture.
Yeah. They actually call this Matt Woody. That's why he got this tattoo.
Okay.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
This was probably one of my favorites too. I really, really enjoyed doing this one. I do love Toy Story so much.
Yeah. And Toy Story, I mean, every animation is different, but you can really feel like that Pixar animation through his face with those details.
Yeah.
Got another submission by Kayla F. So thank you for sending in this one with Maleficent and Dragon. Just recently watched Sleeping Beauty not too long ago. So yeah, this is
with your daughter, or you were just feeling
with my daughter for the first time. So yeah, that was fun. Haunted Mansion, another Haunted Mansion one again sent in by Vinci42. So Hitchhiking Ghosts, and then I love this next one too. Lots of color in here. The Fantasia tattoo.
Yeah, he originally had that Mickey already that was really, really old and wanted to just do this giant piece around it. I loved it. I love the little skater at the bottom.
Yeah, Mickey blends in really well. I wouldn't have thought that was, something previously done.
And then you do, again, kind of mashup. So this one was kind of a personal one for this.
Yes.
Crystal, I guess, loves Alice in Wonderland, but had her cats, all of her cats represented.
Yes, every one of them. She's quite the cat lady.
Fun. Oh my gosh, it must have been so fun, like working with her and her cat's personalities to figure out like who goes where.
It really is. It really was so fun to work with her. She's so cool too, because she'll let you kind of do whatever you want there. And so each one of them is a nice little caricature of the cat, and they all have their special little quirks about them that if you ever met them in real life, you would know exactly which one's which.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Easily one of my favorite ones.
This one is probably one of my top 5s. I love this one so much. This is on April.
All of the Disney birds.
Yes. Yep. I'm glad you noticed.
So clever.
Literally all of them.
There's a bird from each movie that pretty much has birds there. And of course, I just squeeze the orange bird in there.
It counts.
Disney bird. Yeah.
And then we had some last minute actually, hold on, we had a few more. So I know that this one was submitted by Carrie, who had the orange bird tattoo, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
So we got a couple of mashups, but that Rapunzel for the tightrope walker from Haunted Mansion,
yes,
that is so freaking clever.
I can't take that idea though. Like, she definitely came up with that really cool mashup idea.
Well done, Carrie.
But I think this little montage here is a perfect example of how you just take ideas and just run with them. Yeah. It's so, the variety is so good. And with Rapunzel, Haunted Mansion, then the Aristocats, and then Baymax in Epcot in the Japan Pavilion. So
love it.
It's great. And then I know we did again, we had some last minute submissions that were done by you, and I know that you love doing Ariel.
Yes. Sure do.
So is Ariel your favorite Disney character is it your favorite Disney character, and B, is it your favorite Disney character to tattoo?
Yes, always. Yep. I will always be down for doing an Ariel for obvious reasons, but yeah, she's my favorite character. I mean, when you're younger and your name's Ariel, it just naturally comes to you. When I was younger, it used to piss me off too. It used to make me so angry that people are like, Ariel the mermaid, after years of that, but if you can't beat them, join them.
Yeah, own it. Look at that. Yeah. I mean, like, everything in the Ariel is just very like creative and imaginative, and like obviously, got to take that and do what you can.
Yeah. We had a couple more that were submitted. I can't remember who submitted this one. This one was like really, really last minute, but thank you for sending the Tokyo Disney.
Actually, this is David's wife. The one that just had the Fantasia. This is actually his wife. They both went to Tokyo Disney, and this was a pin that she got from there, and she very much was like, I need this.
Yeah. And then
hold on, can you go back? Was that Mickey in the middle? Like is that another like outline of hidden Mickey, or am I just like I'm projecting Mickey onto everything?
No,
like I don't
think this one has one.
Cheshire Cat. Oh, it's so realistic. It's so good. I love it. So, you get a lot of people that walk in through your shop, I'm sure. Tattoos are for the most part, I think people get them because there is some sort of meaning behind it. So what does tattooing personally mean for you? Like, what does it mean for you?
It's my life. That's really it. It's a lifestyle. Tattooing is really everything for me, for sure. Being a kid and just being, I don't know, getting to do your favorite thing, just drawing and doodling all day, and then you get paid for it. Yeah, this is my life. I love it. When I was younger, I was like really a slightly shy child, so you get really good at drawing when you're hanging out at home doing nothing. But yeah, tattooing really is life for me.
That's awesome. And it sounds like you have a very loyal set of people. I mean, it sounds like the people that you have tattooed just really love your work.
Yeah.
We got a lot of people watching that are just responding and saying, let me see here. Let me find it. It's Mickey. Let's see. Oop, there we go. Victoria. I'm so lucky to know her. She's amazing. And then we saw the Stitch tattoo. So the owner of that. Ash is also watching. She says Ariel is the absolute best. Can't wait for my tattoo with her. And we have some people watching who have not been tattooed by you, but want to.
Yes.
And that was the point. So, I mean, one of the things that we love is just being able to collaborate with people, not just in the Disney community, but just, small business owners, and especially when it ties into Disney a little bit. So I know you do stuff other than Disney tattoos, but you do the Disney stuff so well. So definitely want to send some business your way. And so tell us a little bit about where we can find you. Like, so if I'm looking to do a tattoo, how can I get in contact with you?
The best way to get in contact with me is definitely through my website. I have a request a consultation on my website, and you can just send me an email there. And then that way I can, my assistant, Kelsey, who's super wonderful, will be able to go through it. I have an Instagram as well.
Yep. So for those of you who are listening to the podcast, we have a graphic up now with her contact information. Her website is www.candymachinetattoo.com. And then you can find her on Instagram at Candy Machine Tattoo. So it's been great talking about your work this week. Before we sign off, though, we did have a few more tattoo lovers submit their Disney tattoos. So
we love getting our listeners to participate in things because you guys are so fun. So we got some awesome pictures from them, not from Ariel, but we thought we'd all kind of just have a cool conversation tonight.
Disney tattoo celebration tonight. So
this is our friend Carson.
Carson, who's been listening to the podcast for a long time, sent hers.
I love that sketch look.
And then Stephanie Marie submitted hers. It's the castle coming out of like a storybook. Very cool. Very cool. We got several submitted by, I'm going to say that's Carter Music, but it's CXTER Music on Instagram. But he has very minimalistic a Lady in the Tramp. That's a very cool idea. And Tinkerbell and his baby Pegasus.
The baby Pegasus is so precious.
Thank you for submitting those. And then we have a listener out in the UK who submitted his. So he has his tribal tattoo on his shoulder that has the Mickey head silhouette. And then the tattoo on the right that we're seeing is actually the design that they had on their wedding invitation. So very cool idea to have that permanently as a reminder of that special day.
Yeah, it's so personal. I love that.
Jay, who was actually the gentleman who it was Jay who the idea for this episode, right?
Yeah, thanks, Jay.
Gotta
include that Goofy.
Jay. Gotta have Goofy in there. So.
I love this one.
And then classic Beauty and the Beast rose, the
cute
stained glass rose. We love that. Thank you, Kim, for submitting that. And then Celtic Rose Comics submitted her scar tattoo. Thank you. And then just a couple more. So Happily Ever Haley submitted her. There's a lot going on here.
Yeah, look at that.
Whole shoulder and arm with Alice in Wonderland and Snow White.
Tinkerbell.
Very, very good. Yep, Tinkerbell. And then Josh G submitted his.
This is cool.
Walt Disney, and each letter is a different. So Maleficent and Kuzco.
I was about to say, I love that it's Kuzco. Like it's not the like most popular character, but everyone who has seen Emperor's New Groove loves it. So I love that.
That was my favorite part of this one.
Oh, it's so good.
And then we had a listener in Spain submit hers. Love the watercolor on this one.
Wow.
So thank you, Anetta, on Instagram for submitting those. And then last one. I can't remember who. Susie, you sent this to me.
Yeah, this one just came in before we started. This is from Jade. Jade sent this on Facebook. So another Lion King tattoo, which seems to be a very popular one. Like that's just such an iconic and powerful movie. And obviously Hakuna Matata is a great reminder for no worries. So go get a tattoo. No worries.
Very good. So, yeah, this we should have done this a long time ago, Susie.
Yeah, I know. We were telling Ariel about some of the topics that you guys suggest for us that are just like so funny or off the wall, like our bathroom topic. Like, I can't believe we finally did a bathroom topic before we did a Disney tattoo episode. This was way more fun than trying to find creative ways to tell you guys where to go do your business. We can only, say that so many times.
Ooh, interesting question here. Getting married at the Disneyland Hotel in April. Wonder what tattoo I should get. Disneyland Hotel. Well, the Disneyland Hotel is home to Trader Sam's. So you could do a lot there. You could do a lot there. Just throwing that out there. But yeah, lots of ideas, especially with Disneyland. But again, I'm gonna put up Ariel's contact information here. Again, one last time before we wrap up. You can contact her via her website, which again is candymachinetattoo.com. And you can also reach out to her on Instagram. Her handle is Candy Machine Tattoo. Ariel, it has been such a pleasure to have you with us this week.
Thanks for the invite.
This was a lot of fun. Oh my
gosh, this was so fun. I mean, we talk a lot about travel tips and Disney in general, like always like makes you smile. But everything we've seen tonight with the colors and the characters and just our listeners and your customers coming through and just everyone like getting together to talk it's so fun. We love creating like a little community with our show. So we're so glad you could have been part of that tonight.
Yeah, we value our community and we value their opinions. So literally, if you guys have any show ideas that you want,
because we're out of ideas. I'm just kidding.
We're out of ideas.
We're done. What do we do?
No, we really want to talk about what you guys want to talk about. And thank you again, Jay, for picking this topic for this week. Because it was a lot of fun just doing research and just being able to meet Ariel and talk to her and her assistant in the process of getting this set up. And it's a pleasure. So if I'm definitely, if I'm going to get a Disney tattoo in the future, I know exactly who I'm coming to. So
I'll be there cheering you on.
And Susie's first hat now.
Listen, if anyone who listens to our show knows, I'm a scaredy cat. I really am. I won't ride Tower of Terror. Why do I want to fall? No. There's a reason that falling is scary. Because it's scary. No. So I applaud everyone who does. I think they're beautiful. I am just a giant chicken. I am the Haunted Mansion. Hey.
What if we had like an anesthesiologist like next to us and they just like knocked you out for
pretty sure there's like some ethical lines that we're crossing there, right, Ariel?
Don't you wish you could just like, pop your arm off, hand it to me, and then pick it up later or something?
Yeah. I gotta go grocery shopping. I'll be back in, whatever. Yeah, that'd be so much easier. But yeah. But yeah, definitely. And you're up in the Massachusetts area, correct?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
I have a needle phobia and I keep going back for more tattoos. You can do it. There you go.
Stop pulling those kinds of quotes up. You guys are going to peer pressure me into doing it.
I think they're trying to tell you something. I think you need a new tattoo. Come visit.
Know. I really do. I really do need one.
So, Ariel, thank you again for joining us this evening. We appreciate it. And friends listening to the program, go check her out. Go check out her website. Go check out her Instagram to see even more of her work. And I mean, just by the comments alone this evening from her clients, you're going to the right place for your next Disney tattoo. So thank you, Ariel.
Sure.
Thank you.
And thank you guys for listening. We appreciate you guys every week for watching and tuning in. Susie is going to be at the convention this weekend.
I'm going to be at
Fanboy
Expo. What's today? Tuesday. I will be there. Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If you're in the area, if you're at the con, let me know. I'd love to say hi. So we're going to be getting some awesome footage there for our patrons for a special video for September. I'm really excited. I'm about to majorly geek out.
I'm a little jealous. I'm a little jealous that I'm not going to be able to go. I'm a little sad, but that just means that I will be here. So since Susie will not be here Friday night, I will be here Friday night for our weekly Discord movie. So for those of you who are tuning in for the first time, we do have a Discord. You can actually find all of our social media stuff. We are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and on each one of those, there is a link tree, and the link tree has our Discord link. But Friday nights, we have a weekly movie. We're at 8 p.m. sharp Eastern. We go to Disney Plus, and we log into Discord, and we watch a movie simultaneously as close
like
as
a giant group chat.
Yeah, we have a giant group chat on the movie of the week. And since Susie is gone,
but hold on. Matt was gone the last 2 Fridays, so I got to pick the movie, and we had fun. But I'm anxious to see what Matt's gonna pick now that I'm not here. So maybe this will be a chance to do something that I don't like.
Yeah. So Susie watched Camp Rock, and I'm really sad that I missed it.
We had a great time. Me and Nicole and Claire, we just had a great time watching it, and all the girls from the Discord got together and were chatting.
Yeah. So sad I missed it. So since Susie is gone this week, I'm going to be hosting, and this week we will be watching Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh, okay, good. That's fair.
So join us this Friday. Come check it out. We'll have a good time. Much fun will be had by all. So if you haven't subscribed to the podcast, you can find us. We are on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, wherever you like to listen to your podcast. You can find us by searching for the ImagineEars Disney Podcast. Leave us a rating, leave us a review. Let us know what you want to hear from us in the upcoming episodes. We'll be happy to take your suggestions as always. But until then, my friends, we look forward to having you next week on another episode. But until then, remember, if you can dream it, you can do it.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward, opening up new doors, doing new things, because we're curious. And curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. We're always exploring and experimenting.